Welcome back to Atlanta, where the Seattle Storm have a 10-point lead over the Atlanta Dream. LaChina Robinson here, and I am very delighted and excited to welcome Commissioner Cathy Engelbert to the South here in Atlanta. Welcome, Cathy. I know you've been kind of making your rounds with the teams. What are you doing when you come to these arenas to kind of check out what's happening with the WNBA so far?
Yeah, this is my 7th arena since we started the season a few weeks ago, so lots of travel, but it's so great to have fans. I mean, how heartwarming it is to hear the fans and meeting with fans and media and the teams, the owners. Just met with the new owners here in Atlanta, so it's been great trip.
Well, I know one thing for sure out of everything you just described is that we're happy to be back in an arena. You were in the bubble last year, did a fantastic job with your leadership pulling off everything last year, but fans may notice Cathy and I don't have our mask on. We are both fully vaccinated, but can you give us an update on where the league is just overall when it comes to COVID-19 protocol?
Yeah, we're doing great. Obviously, you know, you see as the country gets fully vaccinated, as states start to and local authorities start to open up arenas, we're going to start opening up more. We're going to be basically a fully vaccinated league soon, and so we'll be really excited maybe to be one of the first fully vaccinated leagues out there.
Well, that would not surprise me. As to me, you're one of the best commissioners in all of sport, but I'm a little biased, right, covering the WNBA. Now, something I do want to ask you about is tonight we're watching Atlanta take on Seattle for the second time in 3 days, and that's kind of a scheduling quirk that we're seeing quite often in the league, which is fun for us because it's like a mini playoff series. But why is that occurring this season?
Well, because we're coming back off of COVID and we still had limited, obviously, fans, and we wanted to limit travel, quite frankly. And then, you know, took a little off the Major League Baseball book where they'll play 3 games in a row. So, especially if you have a team from the West Coast and a team from the East, you know, try to get them back to back because everybody's going to play everybody at least 3 times. So let's get at least 2 of them back to back.
Yeah, we've enjoyed it. I think Angel and I have spent 75% of our game talking about some of the changes that the teams made from Wednesday to Friday. Now, this is the 25th season of WNBA. Everyone is so excited, and we're already seeing some things implemented by the league. But what else may we see this season as we celebrate the resilience of the WNBA in 25 years?
Yeah, LaChina, we're really excited to introduce the Commissioner's Cup this year. This is a 10 series with your conference opponents, and then the 2 best from the best from the Eastern and the Western Conference will play in the Commissioner Cup final coming off the Olympic break. We're going to have the W25 fan engagement to vote on the 25 greatest players in WNBA history, 25 greatest moments. So we have a lot. We'll have an all-star game, which we're going to announce next week. So lots of great things planned, and also just to honor some of our legends. And so we have an advisory board right now made up of legends, and like Val Ackerman, who started the league with David Stern and Rick Welch. So, you know, so much going on, and we're getting lots of great input and a lot of great momentum around the 25th season.
And the award pot for that Commissioner's Cup?
$500,000.
$500,000. Okay, we will be looking forward. I know competition's going to get a little heavy with that kind of money on the line. Now, coming in as commissioner of this league, something that you were intentional about is the partnerships with different companies and organizations, and you started Change Makers. For fans that don't know, tell us what you're doing with the Change Makers program and what new initiatives are some of the corporations that are participating doing this year.
Yeah, we're so proud to introduce, coming off the collective bargaining agreement, the WNBA Change Makers. These are companies who share the values of the WNBA, who want to activate, really heavily activate and really support us. So we have AT&T as our inaugural change maker. We have Deloitte, we have Nike, and now we just signed Google about a month ago, and Google's innovating inside the partnership. Deloitte's sponsoring Pride Month here. AT&T, She's Connected series last year in the bubble and continues that. So again, to activate with our player group, and the players love it, and we love it at the league, and the teams love it. So there's so much potential. So for companies watching tonight, you know, we're a great league, and we've got 33 million fans, and we skew more younger, more diverse. We have a lot of female fans. So I mean, it's a great population if you're a consumer brand out there to support.
Jump on in there. If you're watching, you could be one of the change makers. Who doesn't want to be a change maker, right? I mean, come on, jump in on it. Atlanta is one of the 3 markets, I believe, that has new ownerships this year. What has that process been like, and what excites you about the owners here in Atlanta and what's possible in this market now that they've taken over?
Yeah, so the new owners in Atlanta, including Renee, you know, just retired from the WNBA, and Larry Gottesdiener and Susan Hebert. And, you know, it's really the first time I talked with them, they talked about long-term commitment and investment, and also connection in the community, and really leaning into community activity here in Atlanta. So I think all of those are really important to draw in more fans, to tell stories of these amazing players on the court. sport. So so it's great to have new ownership here, and really take a look at the way we're transforming at the league level, and then tacking that on at the team level. And obviously Mark Davis, a new owner in Vegas, and it sounds like we'll have a new owner in Minnesota soon.
Yeah, see, I didn't say specifically. It's like we have several new owners, because I know some of that is still in the works. But Cathy, thank you so much for everything you're doing for the league, and thank you for your time. I mean, this 25th season is going to be so much fun for all of us to be a part of, and you can just feel that palpable energy with the league and viewership and everything going up. We see the metrics rising, so continue all of your work, and enjoy the South, enjoy ATL.
Love it. Yes, thank you, LaChina. It's always great to be here.
That's Commissioner Cathy Engelbert. I'm LaChina Robinson. We will have the second half of action and rejoin with my partner, Angel Gray, right after this break.